Welcome, everybody, to Brooklyn Raga Massive's weekly concert series and workshop series, now online. Brooklyn Raga Massive has had this weekly series for 9 years now, and we are a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to South Asian music and artists who are exploring Raga-inspired music here in Brooklyn, New York. And we're really thrilled to have Shilpa Ananth come to us all the way from Dubai. What's up, Shilpa?
Hey, what's up, Neel? How are you?
Right, good to see you. Good to see you. Shilpa joined our community many years ago. She, like most artists who joined our community, she showed up at our jam session one night, and I think it was at the Art Cafe, and it was like really late. There was maybe 5 or 10 people there, and blew us away with some singing, and then came back and presented with your band later on, and we presented you a couple times now. So really happy to have you here. And we'll talk some more later, but if you just want to get started, let's get into the music.
Thank you.
Sometimes I don't know who I'm supposed to be, yet I have to open my eyes every morning. Yet they tell me to find my voice. To them I say, what if it's lost? Unfound in the merry-go-round of too many choices, when deep inside I only can be me. Be that in one scripture or another, come home to me. Where can you be? Karneni va yengeni 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 karneni va yengeni 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 karneni va you put me under. My voice is mine, no other. Was this just some game you played to scare my voice away? I got a lot to say, I'm not afraid. No, Karneni va Karneni va yengeni yengeni can't find my voice. Can you hear my voice? I can't find my voice, but I will find her. I can't find my voice. Can you hear my voice? I will find her. This next one is called Rhymez. Da na 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 na, da na 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 na, na 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 na. Every time I look around, I feel something inside me break. I tell myself to not compare, but my mind is already gone to space. What's the problem? I don't know. My future is what's really vague. I keep walking through these doors, don't know what I'm looking for. My dreams are on a rat race. Odade ni odade, pakamale pogade, yenambe odade ni odade, kannambuchi alayadade, odade ni odade, pesamale pogade, yenambe odade ni odade, odini ani I will find my way in time. The hourglass will have to wait. I'm gonna learn to walk before I stand. Oh, I wish that I could fly today. The race won't help me catch my dreams, 'cause slow and steady wins today. I keep walking through these doors, don't know what I'm looking for. My dreams are on a rat race. Odade ni odade, pakamale pogade, yenambe odade odade, kannambuchi alayadade, odade ni odade, pesamale pogade, odade ni odade, odini ani velakane. Each path harder than the last. I thought experience could make me fast, but somehow every place I go, I'm not what they're looking for. Money rules everything I do. How many people I bring means more than the purpose, the reason why I sing, but I won't let them buy me. Odade ni odade, pakamale pogade, odade ni odade, odini ani velakane. Odade ni odade, pesamale pogade, odade ni odade, odini ani velakane, odini ani velakane, odini ani velakane.
So the first two songs that heard just now were Engeni. The first one was called Engeni, which actually in Tamil means "Where are you?" And a lot of my music you hear, it's got this like flavor from the east as well as from the west, whether it be with languages, mixing languages, fusing Tamil, Malayalam with English or Hindi or Arabic sometimes even. And so there's this kind of east meets west direction, because I grew up in Dubai, I grew up in the Middle East, and then...
And your family is South Indian?
Yes. So my dad and mom, they're both from Kerala. However, we already have this like kind of displacement type of situation because ancestors are actually from Tamil Nadu, but they settled in Kerala. So it's kind of, we speak Tamil at home, but we're from a different state. We're from Kerala, that state speaks Malayalam. So we have qualities of both, the best qualities of both states, essentially, is how I think of it. And I grew up in Dubai. My dad and mom, they moved here and they had me, and basically dad's been here for 40 years now and works here. And then I spent 17 years of my life growing up here and then moved to India to study in Bangalore. And my first degree was in media, communications, and psychology. And then that's when I found out that Berklee was going on this world tour audition. So I moved a year later to Boston once I got through the audition, got accepted, got a scholarship. Everything worked out. It was a dream. But it took me like a year to kind of convince my family to let me go. And then a year later, I was in Boston, graduated 3 years later with a degree from Berklee, and then moved to New York. And then, so nomadic gypsy lifestyle. Can't stay in one place.
We hope you make it back to Brooklyn soon. And but I really love the way that you're able to jump around so seamlessly from style to style, just effortlessly. And as you have some Carnatic training?
Yes, so actually, because I grew up in Dubai, I don't know if it's because, but I think there is that certain feeling, when your parents, when they're not in India or when they're not in the place that they grew up in. So because they were out of there, they lived, in a completely different country. And, just like different values, everything is different, right? From where they grew up and what they consider home. So for them, it was very, very, very important and super, super imperative that their kids should be raised in a very traditional way. And they're also traditional, the way they are is also very traditional. So I think it maybe it pushed it even more because they're not in India. So even more so, it was just like, okay, these kids are not growing up in India, so we need to give them the Indian experience. We need to, put them for Indian voice lessons. Let's put her for dance lessons. So from the age of 3, I was studying Carnatic and Bharatanatyam. And then I kind of left it in my teens because it was getting too much with studies, but then got back into it again as an adult, especially Carnatic, and I'm still taking lessons now. So and my guru is in Puttaparthi in India, so we just do Zoom wherever I am, in America, Dubai, India, wherever. We have lessons on Zoom even till today, and singing since the age of 3.
Amazing. And you're able to jump around in so many genres. You're also on in a Serbian vocal group that was just nominated for a Grammy, for a jazz Serbian vocal group nominated for a jazz Grammy.
Yeah. So actually, the vocal group is named ROSA, and it's an all-female traditional Serbian music vocal group. And essentially, we were asked by this incredible singer-songwriter, composer, producer, wonderful artist. She's Croatian-American. Her name is Thana Alexa. So she saw us perform at Carnegie Hall, and that's when she was like, okay, I have this incredible idea. I would love to feature y'all in my album. So it was her album, and it's called Ona. And that album was nominated for Best Jazz Vocal Album. And it was insane. It was super surprising and very unexpected. And it just feels like insane to even be considered that we were a part of a Grammy-nominated album. So unfortunately, we didn't win, but I feel like there's still something to it, the fact that we came this close, and Grammy nominated itself is a huge honor. So baby steps to the win.
And you also just released a single and a music video pretty recently. We'll put the links to that in the chat here.
Yes, so recently I put out my latest music video release. It's called Align 2.0, and it's the remix version of Align, which is the original, which came out last year. So yeah, this is an insane, just complete 360 in terms of the vibe, the style, everything. So if you hear the original, that's one vibe, and very chill, laid back, and just grooving. And then the remix is just like goes super all over the place in terms of you can dance to that. So it's just a totally different vibe in terms of the styles and the kind of imagination that went behind creating that, because I really wanted something that was like sort of like me in a sense, which is you have you, and then it's not just this that you see, you have so many sides to yourself, and it's like alter ego. So I call Align 2.0 my alter ego. It's just a different side. It's the crazy side.
Well, everybody should definitely check that out. It's an amazing video. And what else do you have for us now?
So we are actually going to be playing together from this point onwards until towards the end. I might switch back into something else. But this...
We neglected to introduce Anthony Muthurajah on guitar.
Yes, I'm so sorry, Anthony.
My bad. Sorry.
Not at all. Even I'm over here just like chatting away, and poor Anthony is just waiting for his moment. This is Anthony Muthurajah. He's an incredible bass player, drummer, producer, educator, composer, singer, songwriter, background vocalist. Just all around bad. Just bad. He's so bad.
Right.
So bad that he's incredible. And he's a Sri Lankan musician now based in Dubai. So I'm just excited that through our journey that we ended up meeting each other. He's the first musician I met in Dubai. So this is awesome that we get to play together now.
Well, you should let us know when you come to New York, Anthony.
I definitely will.
Play in the jam. And yeah. All right. Let's hear it.
This one's called Face Myself.
Fingers frozen, pen to paper, yet I'm not sure how to convey. When did it get so hard to say what I have to say? I've been hiding undercover, afraid to make a deal with the devil inside. Oh, what will I find? I'm avoiding the work, taking no time to move forward. I'm starving myself, I'm avoiding the world, taking no time to move forward. I can't face myself, can't face myself. Lately I've been contemplating who I am and where I'm going, letting go of the pain from being eaten alive. Oh, I won't stop this war I'm fighting, sacrifice what I believe in. Came this far, I'm free from the fate of my kind. Spreading fire on patriarchy, taking time to love the real me, seeking change in a world seemingly disguised. Choose my truth and the lies they feed me, show the world They can't defeat me. Dare to dream. I wish to be one of a kind.
Hey, Anthony Muthurajah. So, yeah, we're going to be playing a bunch of originals. As you can probably tell, the style is definitely a mix, like I mentioned. And this past one that I just did, Face Myself, came out in 2019. And there was a period before that where I was just struggling to write. And I think living in New York as well, living the hustle, you know, working some 9 jobs at a time, not even exaggerating. So, you know, you're like living just to, working almost just to survive. But then you think about the time that you need to actually then sit down and make music and collaborate and write, and it was just, I was dead. So even though my first album, Indian Soul, came out in 2015, it, not to put a time on it, but it took me a while. 2019 was when the next song came out, when I felt safe to be able to write and record and also have the time to just get my mind together and feel connected with what I'm doing instead of just pushing something out with no purpose, no intention. So that's where that song was born from, just expressing the pain of the darkness and then feeling like that's my moment, that I let it go. And then, yeah, that's where that was born from. And now we're gonna move on to perform another original. This one's called For My First.
Don't let me fall in love. Don't let me fall in love. Don't let me fall in love. I'm no good for you. I'm no good for you. I will cry and I will make you cry. Don't let me fall in. Don't let me fall in love. Don't let me fall in love. In the Habibi, yeah, in the Habibi, ya Amar, in the Habibi. in the heartbeat. Yeah, you wish you never see my face again. You wish you never see my face again. Keep your heart, keep your heart, keep your heart safe from me. Oh. Don't let me fall in. I can't make you whole. Don't let me fall in. Don't let me fall in love. Don't let me fall in love. Walk into my mind, I say no. Afraid we don't want the same. I can feel the lines come undone. Help, I can't stay away from you. Help, I can't stay away from you. Help, I can't stay away from you. Help, oh, you. Now I know how it feels when you go. Don't ever feel the same. Take our time, rewind, let's go slow. Help me find my way home back to you. Help, I can't stay away from you. Help, I can't stay away from you. Help, oh, you. Help, I can't stay away from you. I can't stay away from you. Help. can't help, I can't help, I can't stay away from you. I can't stay away from you. I help, I can't. I can't stay away from you. I can't stay away from you. I can't stay away from you.
Hey.
Brilliant. Bravo.
Thanks, Neel. It's so nice to hear a human being clap. It's this feeling. What is that sound? I forgot.
I'm sure there are lots of people listening at home right now who are clapping along. I wanted to ask you about your songwriting process. You know, how do you decide? What comes first? The lyrics, the melody, raga, kind of a genre, and I imagine you play some piano or something too. Do you write the chords? Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so essentially, I don't know, it is weird. My process is definitely, there's not a fixed thing. So most of the time, what happens is maybe I'm, doing something super random. It could be like, most of the time the inspiration has come from literally, this is embarrassing maybe to say, but from the shower. And my best ideas come when I'm taking a shower. Because in the bathroom singing, it's underrated. It needs more love. So much creativity happens in there. So yeah, I think for me, it's always come from a place of I'm feeling something intense, and sometimes you don't know how to express it. You have no one to express it to. You want to release it, and so sometimes the melody comes out, just a sort of an idea, and then I try to think of okay, that sounds something there. I need to hold on to that point of view right now, and then I might put lyrics to that. So that in that sense, it might be melody first and then lyrics after. So I'm trying to fit words that I feel to the melody that I have, dreamt up, or this vision that came. Sometimes it's I really need, in the case of Face Myself, where those words, they just felt, they were the words I needed to speak. They were the words that were waiting to come out of my system, and for me to just be able to release that was therapy. So yeah, so in that case, the words, help, and then you kind of figure out how to fit it into the music. So, and to find something that would go well with what you're trying to convey, with what you're trying to express. And then I play some basic keyboard, so I tend to put whatever ideas I do have down and make a very, just a basic demo track. And then in the case of Indian Soul, my first album, and some of the songs that you heard today with Engini, Dream Race, the first couple of ones, they were from Indian Soul. So those ones, I had a band at the time, so this was in Brooklyn, so basically worked with them to then create certain things, okay, I have these ideas, what can you bring to the table? So it was more just combining everyone's kind of skill and heart, and then making this kind of come alive. While in the case of more of my latest and newest releases and what's coming up, I'm working with a couple of different producers, trying to just keep it open. So that's what reproduction is actually. It's a play in two ways. One is that reproduction in that sense of just the question I get asked so much, especially around families, when are you getting married? So society is all about just trying to get people to that thing of just especially women, we have to have, you can do anything, you can achieve everything in the world, and still it's this constant but when are you getting married? But when are you having kids? So when will you become a woman? So
that was my next question. But
good one. Yeah. So I think I think for me, in that sense, it's also been, it was my way of responding. So I don't have to have a physical child. Like, my music is my baby. Releasing these songs, each one takes so much time, preparation, so much of your energy and your spirit in order to make it happen. So this is what I consider, as well as, it doesn't have to be a very much a biological, human sense. This is also a form of reproduction. So that's one way of interpreting the name of the album. And then the second one is working with different producers. So in that sense, having a lot of people kind of be a part of my process with me, and speaking through them in that sense. So many producers, a track, an album that has a lot of people kind of involved in that, in the cooking process. So working with, having these ideas and sending it to my producer or another producer, whoever I'm working with, and then coming up with something together with the references I have in mind, that kind of thing. So more of back and forth in that sense. So that's my songwriting process. Half an hour later.
Start with a raga?
Yeah, absolutely. So sometimes that's the case, not always. Like right now, I'm really dreaming in Kapi. So that's where my emotions are sitting in right now. So I've been working on a new tune, which will not be exactly completely all Kapi ragam, but it will have elements of that. It's keeping that East meets West bridge thing. So yeah. So there are many different ways to approach it, but right now, because I'm feeling my emotions in Kapi, so I think something is gonna come out of it that will be set in that raga. So yeah.
All right, we look forward to that one.
Thank you.
All right, what do you have next for us?
So this next one is called Align, and the original song released in 2019. And the song is half in English, half in Malayalam. And what I'm saying in Malayalam is, who am I? When will my time come? And basically it's a song all about questioning identity, and especially coming from a culture that is so huge and completely just steeped in astrology and figuring things out using your birth chart and all these things. So for me, it just felt like a moment of pause, writing this song, feeling like I was questioning these stars and wondering when my time will come, and not in the way that sometimes society wants your time to be what they consider right. And then for me, it's a feeling of, that's okay, that's not my path right now, and I'm just gonna align myself and feel well within myself to be able to sing this and figure out who I am and what my voice is. And yeah, so that's a line for you.
Listening to the clock tick to the beat of my heart, wishing I could make my life reflect my art. I crave to find my way. For the planets to align, do I wait for some sign? Do I make peace to never find? Do I really know the one within my mind? Every sign so far were all little lies. Have I been delusional, living in denial? I pray to know betrayed. Ooh, Do I wait for the planets to align? Do I make peace to never find? Do I wait for some sign? Do I really know the one within my mind? Nyanara enike അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ ഞാൻ നോക്കി അവളെ കണ്ടില്ല വലിയറിയാതെ വഴി കാണൂല എന്ത് പറഞ്ഞാലും ഞാൻ വീഴൂല Who knew I'd be the one to seek what's divine? Out of space, our realities collide. In retrograde, it seems, for life. Am I too late? Do I astroplane? Will I ever align? Am I too late? Do I astroplane? Will I ever align? Am I too late? Will I astroplane? Will I ever align? Do I wait for the planets to align? Do I make for some sign? Do I wait peace to never find? Do I really know the one within my mind? Nyanara enike അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ ഞാൻ നോക്കി അവളെ കണ്ടില്ല വലിയറിയാതെ വഴി കാണൂല എന്ത് പറഞ്ഞാലും ഞാൻ വീഴൂല ഞാനാരാ 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 എൻ്റെ സമയം എപ്പോഴാ ഞാനാരാ ഞാനാരാ എൻ്റെ സമയം
All right. So, how much time do we have, Neel? Do we have time for 2 more songs?
Sure, yeah. Absolutely. What language was that song in?
This was half Malayalam and half in English. So Malayalam, this is the state that I'm from, Kerala. So this is the language of this state. But technically my mother tongue is Tamil, though we mix both languages. But this one was Malayalam.
Kerala is the most beautiful state in India, by the way.
You've been?
Kerala, yeah, I went through the whole backyard and riding on a boat and
So beautiful, so peaceful, yeah. Generally, the southern states are generally way more laid back, like chill. You want to party, you go to the north. You want to calm down, come to the south. Yeah. Awesome. So this next one is called Feel So Natural. We're bringing some north vibes up here, just party a little bit. And once we're done with this one, we'll be, finishing up our set with the last one. But I'll let you know a bit more about that as soon as we're done with this. Let's go.
You touch me and my body starts to shake. Convinced myself this day would never break. You hold me close, I'm terrified. It's everything I thought could never be. How was I supposed to know that you went and changed your mind? It happened just in time. Years of fear and bashfulness have brought me down and made me want to pull away. It's scary, 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 scary. These dreams come true. Now everything is alright. Never have to worry, I can sleep at night. You want me, and everybody knows that I want you. Feel so natural, just feel so natural, yeah. I feel so natural, just feel so natural. I feel so natural, I feel so natural. I feel so, I feel so. I feel so.
It feels so natural. Just feel so natural.
Oh,
It feels so. It feels so.
feel so.
It feels so. It feels so.
Feel so.
So natural.
So.
So.
So natural. So natural. Feel so natural. I feel so natural. Oh, feel so. I feel so natural. I feel so natural. Feel so natural. I feel so. I feel so. Yeah. I feel so natural. Feel so. I feel so. Feel so
Amazing. So we're down to our final song for this evening. This one coming up is called Fear. So this is actually a teaser for what's to come. I have a new music video, incredible new song produced by Drew of the Drew, coming out hopefully in May. I feel like these days you just can't say anything for sure anymore. You don't want to feel like it's coming out on May something and then it's like a year later. So hopefully, if everything goes well, then it's coming out in May. More details soon. But of course, if you guys like what you're hearing, and if you want to stay in touch, please know that it makes a big difference for you to follow us on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, so Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? If nothing else, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. These four, please, Anthony Muthurajah, follow him, Shilpa Ananth, follow me, and stay in touch because we've got so much incredible music coming out. Anthony actually has a new album that he just put out recently. So there's so much going on that you can definitely be a part of.
All the links in the chat so people can find you very easily.
Amazing.
And all right, let's hear the song.
Yeah, it's just a small teaser. Not going to give it all away, but this is just something to kind of leave you wanting more.
Nice.
I've come so far, yet I am nowhere. Years go by as I open every door. Out of cards, I look up at the stars and pray to know what I'm in for. Lost in a maze, dreading time as I age. I'm spinning out of control. Out of circus on my life purpose, unafraid of the unknown.
That's it. That's all you get. But stay in touch and you can hear way more.
Short and sweet. That definitely leaves me wanting more. When is that one coming out?
This one is, if all goes well, coming out in May this year. This actually has been done since February of last year. I shot the music video in Feb and it was done way back when, but everything happened in such a way, standstill for the music industry. So I've been waiting one whole year to put this out. Now I'm just gonna do it, gonna put it out, and hopefully it's well received. Please watch it, tell your friends about it, share our music, and keep in touch.
Your past album that's available through your website. Can people buy your music?
Yes, on www.shilpaananth.com or on Bandcamp. You can definitely, it's all connected. All my socials are on my website. Everything is on there. Yep.
Yeah, so we'll include all that and Anthony's links too. And all right, thank you for tuning in. Next week, we're going to feature vocalist Timothy Hill, who's an overtone singer and has also studied raga, and he's a great songwriter. Keep coming back. We're here every week. All right, good night.